At 80 years old, Sam Elliott carries the kind of presence that doesn't need to be introduced. His face is etched into the memory of American cinema: the silver mustache, the gravel-deep voice, the quiet authority that makes even silence feel like a line of dialogue. But for the first time in years, Elliott has decided to speak candidly about the long road he has traveled, the battles that shaped him, and the truth behind the image that audiences have come to know. He begins by admitting that the cowboy persona, which became his trademark, was never something he intentionally crafted. It grew out of the way Hollywood saw him: tall, lean, steady, with a voice like the wind across the desert. Roles in westerns cemented the image, but Elliott insists that it was never the whole man. Behind the stoic eyes and calm gestures were struggles, auditions that ended in silence, parts that slipped away at the last minute, and years where he wondered if the industry would ever truly let him in. The toughness he portrayed on screen, he says, often came from a very different place, from holding on when there was no reason to believe the break would ever come. Elliott also reflects on what kept him steady: discipline, for one. He learned early that showing up mattered more than almost anything else. Being on time, being prepared, respecting the crew, these weren't just habits, they were survival skills. The job isn't about the spotlight, he shares quietly. It's about the work. The spotlight comes and goes, but the work is what stays. That mindset, he explains, kept him grounded when bigger stars came and went, while his career slowly built itself brick by brick. Love, too, has been a constant. Love for the craft of storytelling, for the landscapes of the American West that became his backdrop, and for the people who rarely receive applause: the camera operators, the stuntmen, the makeup artists who made every performance possible. And of course, love for his family, which he admits gave him a balance the industry alone could never provide. "You can't live off applause," Elliott says with a wry smile. "You live off the people who stand by you when the lights go out." Now, at 80, Elliott is reflective but not regretful. He looks back not with pride in the myth that Hollywood built around him, but with gratitude for the long trail that got him here. He acknowledges the luck, the persistence, and the countless people who shaped his journey. The cowboy hats and rugged characters may remain in the public imagination, but Sam Elliott is no longer interested in playing the legend. Instead, he speaks as a man who knows that the truest victories are often the quietest ones: the endurance to keep going, the humility to recognize those who helped, and the grace to let the myth live on while he simply keeps being himself.